Hi, Eda. Nice to meet you. Congratulations once again. Such an exciting time. Maybe you can just start off with telling us a little bit about your name. Sorry, a little bit about the position as well as your name. And yeah, it's your first week onboarding. That's exciting.
Thank you. Yes, it's my first week. I'm super excited. My name is Eda Machado, and I just recently transitioned to IQVIA Biotech, where I am a clinical project manager.
That's fantastic. Eda, I'm very, very excited for you. You're very successful now. I just want to rewind to the time when, before you get hired. You're also a Diamond member with us at Tricky Scientist. Maybe you can talk to us a little bit about the challenges that you've had in your transition, both in terms of the technical challenges, in resume, LinkedIn, mindset challenges as well, imposter syndrome, rejection, just learning how to communicate in the industry language. I know we spoke about a lot of that during the Diamond calls. What challenges did you have before joining?
So yes, of course, there's the imposter syndrome, and I've been in research for so long and in academia in that environment for so long that my mindset was completely different. And I think that's the main thing, is my mindset was in such a stage that I thought that I could only do academic work, I could only do the research, and I didn't see myself happy in any other role, because I also didn't knew that I could be doing something else outside of academia. So I think that was the main challenge of them all. And once that starts to change, then all the other challenges, of course, go with it. But yes, for example, I was completely invisible. My LinkedIn profile and the way I was perceiving myself was completely for an academic public. My resume wasn't a resume at all. It was a long CV with a lot of information.
CV.
Yes, academic CV with a lot of information that no one can interpret outside of the academia.
Academia, yeah.
Yeah, so, and we think that we are so, it's been so long that I've been there, that our mindset thinks that that is how you should do something as a PhD, because that's what you see in your peers or your PIs, so that you are really stuck to that mindset. And the longest I was in academia, the hardest it was for me to think that I could be happy and I could achieve success outside of it. Yeah, so I would say the mindset is like number one.
Okay, that's amazing. And the reason why I'm not saying that the challenges are amazing, but it's amazing that you've mentioned this because you've got a ton of experience in academia. You've been there, you've got a lot of academic experience. And the reason why I'm saying this is because for PhDs who are out there who have been fairly established in academia now because of various reasons, maybe the funding is being cut short because of the pandemic, or one reason or the other. I think what you said just then is super valuable, because now, the most important thing is we let these PhDs know that there are options outside of academia.
Exactly.
Regardless of what stage of your PhD you're in, or postdoc, or, maybe you're a PI, for example.
Yes, I've been in more than 17 years that I'm doing research. So I've been for a long time, and you think that you only have one way to go.
Yeah.
And yes, that was also my goal. And then I started thinking, would I be happy applying for grants all the time? Would I, there are the financial insecurity that there's in science, and all these things made me think, of course, also with my family and etc. And I started seeing the Cheeky Scientist video, and I said, well, wait a minute, probably I do have a chance. You see one person that that transitions, and you're like, how did this person do it? And then you start investigating. But you are I wouldn't say trapped, because I enjoyed doing research, you know, but it was just time for me to explore something else.
Absolutely. New skills. You want to be able to sort of do a different kind of work, create different kind of
Yes,
impact.
and
Yeah.
transferable skills. That word is so abstract. We're
Yeah.
like, what is, we don't even, like, we don't, it doesn't exist. What's a transferable skill? Because we never
Absolutely.
think
Yeah.
about our transferable skills, you know, so that's also, yes, very enlightening. That was a big challenge, you know,
Yeah.
thinking about all your experience and all your skills as being transferable. And that's also very important for the industry.
Yeah. So Eda, so you've mentioned that you've got all of these challenges and then you joined us at Cheeky Scientist, especially the Diamond program. What were the immediate benefits or maybe those aha moments that you had, right? Either it could be in terms of the modules of the different programs or the private groups or the wiki classes that we have with Isaiah.
Well, all of them. Immediately is the support of all the members, of other members, other PhDs like you that are in the same situation and want to transition.
Yeah.
The support in the groups, in all the social media groups,
Yeah.
but also of the team, like you, having as I like on Voxer that replies to you immediately, and everyone so engaged in helping each other. This community, this is really precious. It's something really that you can't find, and without it, it's very hard to make it, because we have our moments that we don't believe in ourselves.
Yeah.
And we need some more motivation. We need to be engaged. We have the moments that we are rejected, that our applications are rejected, and we really want to give up. But the fact that we constantly get the text from the group, someone else asking something else, and said, okay, I think, you know, we can do this together. The reply is super fast. So you have like live, you always have someone that will answer you, or someone that will give you a suggestion. And of course, the modules are amazing. You have everything that you need. You don't even realize.
Yeah.
But and then the main thing is about you, it's the accountability. So
Absolutely.
that is the main thing, is the way that everything, the process, the methodology is built around accountability. So in empowering me, in that case, I had to be empowered to know what I want, be serious with what I want, and do my work, because all the resources are given, you know.
Absolutely.
So then it's up to us. Yes, we can do it. And so that goes to our changing our mindset to, we have to change from this academia. We have to get away from our number of publications in the resume and whatever. We have to give that away and start thinking in industry terms and in industry mindset. And you have homework to do. Like these people, that, you know, they promise, and it's true, you can do it, but you have to work hard.
Absolutely. And to put in the work. Eda, that's fantastic. And, you know, just as you're mentioning, when someone else asked the question, even when, you know, someone else was negotiating their salary, right? And maybe I know there is a few members who are not yet at that stage, they're just still interviewing, and then someone else is negotiating. So then they are learning someone else's lesson, so to speak. And then they go check out the module because it's like the next step for them. So I know a few members have also shared this, that they, you know, they are learning, even though they've not yet come to that particular class or gone through that particular module, they're already learning from the brief, you know, messages that we send and the discussion that happens in the private group as a result of all these members who are, you know, tripping together and learning together. So that's fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Eda, you've actually answered my question that I had, but I was wondering for just one last question. Something that I always like to ask PhDs, right? What reservations did you have prior to joining? And how were the reservations alleviated?
So I always had like, is this legit? Is it really true that they can transfer so many people, that so many PhD transfer into industry. And the second one was, does it make a difference? So is what they're going to give me going to make a difference, or can I do it by myself? And to go by order, I'll answer the first one. So immediately once you get on board with all the groups and everything, you realize that no, it is true. You do have all these PhDs that are in the same situation. You start learning and start seeing others that did the transition and were successful just through Facebook. So you know, okay, this is a real thing. And then does it make a difference? Yes, it does make the difference, because I wouldn't be where I am without the chickies, because it changes your mindset. It changes the way you see yourself, the way you present yourself. And of course, like I mentioned, all the support is there, but mainly because it makes you transition in your mind from the academia mindset to a more professional industry mindset. And once that changes happen, you start showing yourself in a different way, and you start communicating in a different way. And I think that is the essential thing, is that everything is built not only for you to learn with the modules, how to do your CV, how you should change your LinkedIn, but it's how your mindset is changing. So I think that was the fundamental thing for me, yes.
Wow, Eda, fantastic. So Eda, that's the last of my questions. I wanted to congratulate you once again. It's super exciting to see your journey on a personal level as well, because we went through these classes together and we were in the WhatsApp group together. And I've seen you grow from like the first class till I think you transitioned, by the time you informed it to us, was the 10th class.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah.
Around
And
that
to see,
time, yes.
yeah, and to see how like the questions that you had in the group and also the answers that you're giving in support of other members, how that changed drastically over these 10 weeks is just phenomenal. So truly, thank you very much for sharing your journey with us. I'm sure there are many other PhDs out there who will be listening to your story and knowing that this is possible for them as well. Congratulations, Eda, once again, and
thank
have
you
a
so
great
much.
rest
It
of the
is
day.
possible. Thank you.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Eda.